nice breasts. Can you imagine how wild they'll go for others?
My wife was complaining that she did all the work. Carried the baby for 9 months, had painful labor. It's not fair to her. My nipples are useless. That's why I had creative plastic surgery. I got a set of others installed. Now my son can suck my others while I'm watching the game. The fellas at the bar love them too.
Men never stared lasciviously at my ass. Then I had a tail attached. Now people can't stop looking. Beauty is not skinny. It's just creative plastic surgery.
And now, the #1 show for vegetables on the radio. Gardening with Maurice.
Okay, we are back in the garden. I'm Maurice, and we must answer nature's call. Going to the phones. Really? Garden lover, let's see.
Hi, my name's Julie.
Okay, is that short for Patricia? Ask. Name. Skinhead. Hearing friends talk after rallies. Should do less drugs and learn to try to be harder. Next caller.
Hi, my name is Chloe, and my husband has a cocaine problem.
Since I joined the cult, began hiding money in exchange for spiritual happiness and letting everyone take turns on my wife. Anyway, I have a lovely garden, mostly carnivorous plants. A Venus flytrap reminds me of my mother. She's in prison now. Anyway, it's so fascinating how I captured myself in these stuff. It started with flies, and now mine can follow a whole squirrel. Or a small course if I chop it in half first.
Have you tried any experiments on human beings?
Yeah, I've been working on that.
Good man! Good man! See, the secret of nature is once something is at the height of beauty and potential, it's time for it to die. A bit like the British Empire. Was that one place Reagan died right before our eyes? It's run by a queen. And if she had a pistol, she'd be the king. Luckily, it didn't touch me. But hell, I'm all over the place here. It's so easy to get out of control when you're doing something that comes natural. Line 2, you're on gardening with...
Yeah, my name is Aaron.
Can I call you Telly Welly?
Sure, I guess. I'm growing flowers, but sometimes I get really angry and fly off the handle with an herbicide. I don't mean to. I say, I don't mean it, baby, you'll be alright. Then I cry and wear a diaper for 2 days.
Flower, nothing more. Educated beings. Like all bees, all living things need to be extinguished. Like a life support machine or a cigarette. I won't be able to smoke anymore if the fascists and the big government have anything to say about it. That damn Proposition 421. Tobacco is a plant, people. And if it comes out of the ground, we should be able to smoke it like coal and opium. Next caller.
Yeah, I got a question. Why
dangerous as smoking or living too near a nuclear power station.
Oh no, not chemo again.
No, never again with tropicarcinoma.
Keep out the sun's dangerous rays with tropicarcinoma. It's a unique blend of coconut oil, zinc, aluminum, boron, magnesium, and other volatile metals to neutralize the sun's rays and form a chemical shield. It's just great for the skin and the IQ. Tropicarcinoma.
Oh my god, I love tropicarcinoma. I even coat my eyeballs and digestive tract. I'm white as a sheet and shoot away. I feel great about myself. That's important.
A friend of mine asked me, why spend time in the sun if it's dangerous and you don't want to tan? And I just laugh and try not to think about it.
Tropicarcinoma. Give the sun a challenge.
The most boring show with a brand new host. Entertaining America with Laszlo.
Welcome to Entertaining America on WCTR with me, Laszlo. So, the media. You may hate us, but... primitive side to this. I mean, you should have heard the music I used to like in the 80s. It was hysterical.
What's hysterical about being descended from a sponge and not knowing it? What's funny about being told that the world is millions of years old when in fact it's only 157 years old? Fact. And its age does not change.
There's nothing funny about that. It's just weird. Yeah, that voice of yours, man. Holy shit. I can believe anything you say.
My time has come, Laszlo, and so has yours if you let it.
Probably not. Sounds good to me. Hey, wait. Are you gonna try to sign me up for the military? That happened once before. I mean, I'm into killing people, and I can say, I'm sorry when I'm done killing.
Listen, my friend, you can mock, but I know the truth about you. I can see past your jokes into that scared little boy beneath. You, my friend, like a lot of other people, are being lied to.
I totally agree with you, finally. Inversion therapy. I know my mom a huge apology.
Listen, pick a new set of lies. Mine are better. Let me ask you something. When did you last get laid, Laszlo?
Lies. Wait, look, I'm not an egg.
I got laid this morning. I trained with. They each laid an egg, and I formed out of them.
What are you talking about? Great, a horny cult leader with a breakfast fixation. I love it. You know, I'm thinking of a cult centered around grits. Oh, wait, sorry, there already is one. It's called the South.
For the last time, this is not a cult, Laszlo. It's a fellowship of like-minded adults who tithe money in exchange for salvation and merit badges. Every single thing we do is voluntary, including the swing room and making things up.
Why is this whole town obsessed with swinging? Let's go to the phones.
Perfect. Join us. We've put a price on salvation, and it's a price worth paying.
house on our honeymoon? It was revolting. We were poor people. I even thought we was away from poor people. Look, I want to be thirsty. I'm not thirsty. Just careful. I like all-inclusive resorts. You can eat as much as you want. Be around other people who can enjoy it. And the only attraction of the local. It doesn't need a cocktail. It's just like the devil with the ice cream.
Well, that sounds lovely. Like you, it's no wonder you don't bother to do this. Next caller, you're on the Wild Traveler.
Yeah, it's funny. You go on and on about other countries, but you live here. America rules you, commie. Eat me.
Well, we've been trying. Tom, you're on the line.
I'm so sick of England. Oh, let's go to the pub. Well, alcohol. At least we drink a 24-pack in private instead of hanging out in some social setting making a fool of ourselves. People say it's so civilized in Europe. They got thousands of years of history. Well, I saw a movie about Europe once and I was disgusted. When people still defecate in their living rooms and cover it up with dirt like it's cat. You can't find a decent toilet anywhere. Or a good chicken wing. And the strippers? Overcharged.
Good Lord, you're Philistine. You should stay out of England. I hear there is a casino in Venturas that is just like the rest of the world, only with better toilets and full of morons like you. Do you want culture? Do you want safety? It's your choice. Personally, I want irrigation and colonic variety. But that's a whole different story. Let's go to the phones. Who's on the phones? One. Come on. Call up. Anyone? It wouldn't be like this in Peru, I can tell you. There I once made a phone call with 30 boys sitting on my lap. Not because I paid them. They wanted to be there. Or in Mali, where nobody knows what a phone is, and a lot of people have never even heard of it. Or the glory hole. There, the glory holes are violent, bloody, and authentic. What are you scared of? You wince? Give me a call. Someone! Please! Hello, you're on Wild Traveler. Go out.
I'm on a cliff.
How romantic.
I want to jump.
I know what you mean. Jump into the unknown. How can it be a sin if it feels happy? Anyway, what's your question?
Why am I here?
I don't know. Why are you there? Where are you? Kenya?
No, I'm at Burning Bluff.
Loathsome place. I'd jump if I were you.
I want to go to hell.
Me too. Buy a refrigerated magnet when you get there. On with the show. Any callers? No? Okay, maybe I should hit the travelogue again. This is from my diary in Sri Lanka. For a few rupees a day, I have employed the services of a young man who has been my guide in pleasure as well as travel. There is something very exotic about him. A gringa. He could be a boy, but like many locals, in certain lights he looks just like a little girl. He is a real minx who knows exactly what he is doing to them. Oh, very good. Here we are. Avrinda took me deep into jungle, and there we took part in an ancient rite of passage for adolescents on the cusp of adulthood. We hunted each other in game very similar to the ancient games of Kiss Chase I used to play. No! Wrong page. Avrinda has left me. I've broken. But it seems he would rather become a fisherman than follow me in an exotic life of degeneracy in narcotics as my houseboy. I hate myself. Why does this keep happening to me? Hell! Wrong bit again! Where's the page about watching the elephant snake? It's been really disturbing and making me slightly jealous of both parties. Hey! Has someone been stealing pages out of my journal? My producer is jealous. He keeps stealing my stuff and lending it to people. Last week I heard him saying government agents wanted to look at it. What a load. We have a call. Finally.
I just want to tell people about a great holiday.
You mean vacation? What is it? Searching for a yeti in the Himalayas? Learning to play an alpine horn? Hunting for pythons in Africa?
No, Canada.
But what about a young man to peel grapes? What about fine local herbs?
Hey, it's cheap and it's plentiful. Apart from the rent boys.
And what about the food poisoning? What about the starving beggars? What about the beautiful instability in the towns that eat insects?
I don't want porn. Have you seen the news lately?
Philistine. Well, if you want exotic, go to Hawaii. They're still trading beads there and dried plants rather than motorboats. time for me to head south again. On the next show, we'll be discussing Amsterdam, paradise again, Morocco, sticky sweet. Until next time, travel safe. I'm James Livingston, and this has been The Pilot.
This is WCTR, committed to bringing you shows like The Wild Traveler, even if we received a cease and desist.
The news, and all the other things that really can matter to you, like people dying,
Lady on fire, bodies everywhere,
and explosions.
Is hanging from the trees. This accident is really cool.
WCTR.
The real-life fictional drama and lies behind the law in the show that is making America cry.
These IS-75 are a mess, and we're only 3 months late to use the addendum after we lost the 8th Circuit paperwork the first time around. Jeez, I really need a break.
Law, they play hard, and they work hard, really hard. Catch it Thursdays on Weasel before it catches you.
Lonely? It's about to get much worse. Lonely Hearts is next.